This is a gentle space for anyone who has lost someone they love. There is no expectation here. No need to be strong. No need to explain your grief in the right way. You can share, or you can just sit and listen. Everything you are feeling is allowed. When we lose someone we love, many of us carry something heavy. Responsibility. I should have stopped them. I should have called. I should have been there. We replay moments again and again, as if we could go back and change them. Sometimes, guilt becomes the only way we know how to love them after they are gone. I want to share a story. There was a man who, at 15 years old, watched his younger brother drown in a river. He couldn't save him. For 30 years, he carried that moment. I should have been faster. I should have seen it. I should have saved it. That single moment became his life. He lived in fear, fear that he would fail again, fear that he could not protect the people he loved. When his children were near water, panic took over. He never forgave himself. He lived with regret. People told him, "You were just a child. It wasn't your fault. He's with you. He doesn't want you to feel this way." But he didn't believe them, because in his heart, punishing himself was the only way he knew how to say sorry. And maybe some of you understand that feeling. But was it really his fault? Or was it something that had to happen? In Buddhism, there is a teaching called the law of conditioned arising, understood as karmic connection. It suggests that nothing happens independently. Every moment arises from countless causes and conditions. Even our meeting, our loving, our losing are all part of this web. It is said that we are born not only with a life, but with the conditions that shape how that life unfolds, including death. This doesn't mean everything is fixed, and it's not about blame or punishment. It simply invites us to consider some things are larger than what one person could have controlled. So we can ask gently, Was it truly all your fault? Or was it something that happened through many conditions beyond your control? In this view, the boy had the conditions to drown in that river, and his brother had the conditions to witness it. Yes, it is painful. Yes, it is tragic. But carrying guilt for something that has already passed, it's like trying to change the past. And that is something no human beings can do. When the man began to understand this, something shifted. He asked in his heart, "What did you come to teach me? What was our connection?" At first, there was only pain, guilt, shame, sorrow. But he stayed with it without judging it, without pushing it away. And slowly, something emerged. A quiet realization. Life is fragile, and your heart can open to those who suffer. He wept, but this time it was not resistance, it was gratitude. For the first time in 30 years, he saw his wound not as an enemy, but as a teacher. The pain didn't disappear, but his relationship to it changed. And that changed everything. Another story. There was a 83-year-old father who spent his life caring for his son with severe autism. The condition was so intense that the boy's mother could not stay. She left. But the father stayed. He couldn't work properly. They lived in poverty. And still, he gave everything he had. He said, "I couldn't even go to the bathroom alone. I had to take him with me. Once, I tried tying us together. I fell, broke my nose and knee, and was dragged until he stopped. And yet, when he spoke, there was love. He fed his son patiently, one bite for you, one bite for me." So his son would continue eating. Every day, they rode a motorcycle to the market. The son loved the wind. The father bought small snacks so his son could interact with others. At first, it was hard, he said. But over time, people understood him. Then he said, something simple. I just want to live one day longer than my son. His son was over 40. Doctors said his condition would likely shorten his life. So every day, the father prayed, "Please, let me live one day longer than my son." One day, his son passes away. The father was lost. My life was for him, eating, sleeping, even breathing. Now what? He was grieving, but also at peace that his son didn't have to live without him. A month later, the father passes away too. In a Buddhist view, their connection had completed. Not all relationships are the same. Not all bonds carry the same depth. This is not about blaming the mother or praising the father. It is about understanding that each connection forms differently. Karma is not punishment. It is simply cause and effect, seen and unseen. Not everything in life fits into logic. Sometimes we love without knowing why. Sometimes we feel distance without reason. The past cannot be changed, but something is still in your hands. How you live from here. Even in grief, we are still shaping our life. Even now, so are you. So are all of us. If you feel comfortable, please close your eyes. Take one slow breath. Inhale and exhale. Notice your body. Notice your breath, just as it is. There is nothing you need to change. Just arriving as you are. Grief does not follow a schedule. 5 months, 5 years, 5 decades. It does not politely leave when it is supposed to. Crying does not mean you are failing. It means love. It's still moving through the wound. Bring to mind the person you lost, not the moment of losing them, but a moment of connection. Feel whatever is there. The absence, the emptiness, the anger, the unfairness. Let it all be there. Because somewhere inside that pain, you may begin to notice something. Your love was never only their physical presence. It lives in memories, in moments, in the quiet ways they changed you. Perhaps those we lose leave us with something invisible, a deeper compassion, a greater awareness of life, a connection to others who suffer, an awakening that cannot be learned, only lived. Maybe in ways we don't fully understand, their life and even their passing became part of that awakening. You don't have to move on. Moving on does not mean leaving them behind. Maybe you are learning how to carry them differently. In the way you speak, in the way you show compassion, in the way you choose to stay when things get hard. And maybe that is the connection. They are no longer here, but what they awaken in you still is. And now, the question isn't just what we've lost, but what kind of karmic connection we choose to create today with the ones we still love. Thank you for being here. Your presence truly matters. If something in this space resonates with you, you are welcome to share or pass this along to someone who might need it. This space will remain here for you whenever you need to return. It's gathering features real people who have lost someone they love, sharing their pain, their stories. Take care of yourself and be gentle with your heart. See you next event.